This is exercise 5-1, part B. In this part, we're composing simple melodies that conform to these progressions. So they give us chord progressions underneath here. So they give us different chords. In this first one, the key of B flat. And we're going to write simple melodies that follow all 5 rules. So simple melodies that have a simple rhythm. So we'll probably want to use just all quarter notes if we can. That's totally fine to do. We're going to make sure that every melody note belongs to the chord that is to harmonize it. So here, that's where having some scratch paper will come in handy. So what I've done here, I've written out my B flat major scale, and any chord that I need to use, I will write out what the chord is so I know what notes I can use in my melody there. So for example, this first one, I have a 1 chord in B flat major, which is a B flat major chord, B flat, D, and F. So any one of those 3 note options I can use. You can choose something different, but I'm going to choose to use an F as my melody note there. Now my next chord, so my next chord note is going to have to fit in a 4 chord. My 4 chord in the key of B flat is an E flat major chord. So here's E flat, an E flat major chord I can quickly sketch out. Has E flat, G, and B flat in it. So those are my note choices. I can choose any one as long as I follow all of those 5 rules about melody. For right now, since I know that good melodies are mostly conjunct, meaning they're mostly stepwise, I think I'm going to pick a G as my next melody note, so that I have a nice stepwise motion. And I'll keep doing that as I go to the 1 chord, and then the 5 chord, the 6, 4, 2, 2 chord again, 5, and 1. And then when I'm done, I will want to check it over to make sure that I'm following all the 5 rules, that I have mostly conjunct motion, that I have a single focal point, that I don't have any awkward leaps like augmented intervals or sevenths or leaps larger than a perfect octave, that any tendency tones are resolved correctly. So in B flat major, my tendency tone is my leading tone. So anywhere where I wrote an A in the melody, I would want to make sure that the next note is a B flat, or that that A is part of a descending line that goes B flat, A, G, F.